Vermont is known for mud.
I'm the first hiker on the first day of the first month of this year.
Got the munchies or something.
Oh, that's heavy. Way too much food. August 1st, this is day 72, and we're in Vermont on the long trail. What do you think?
First through hike.
First through hike. First through hike. Yeah, just go away.
You can like get some calories in without having to like stop and eat.
All right, I'm Blade Runner. I started on June 12th, and yeah, I'm about to walk into Massachusetts for my first time ever in Massachusetts, so I'm pretty excited to do it on the trail. Awesome. Thanks. Nice to meet you guys. Enjoy the rest of your trip, and welcome to Vermont.
Take care.
Bye.
Shredder, and I'm from Boise, Idaho. And I came out here for adventure. And
What did you think the AT was before you came out here?
I thought it was the Atlantic Trail. And, you know, did more research and, yeah, put Appalachian Trail. But I barely knew what it was coming out here. I knew what I was getting myself into, and I didn't know how life-changing and amazing it would be once I got out here. And everyone's so nice, and, you know, all the trail, like truly trail angels. And it's amazing. Just
Triple one.
And why is that?
I'm the first hiker on the first day of the first month of this year.
Yeah.
And I started January 1st.
Look at that. Number
At
one.
8:45 in the morning I was on trail.
45. Was there anybody else that day?
No, I ran into a guy, Boomerang, who was slack packing south heading north, and he's the one that gave me my trail name.
Yeah. Huh.
So
Yeah, so
it's been an awesome experience.
for 8
Yeah,
months
I've
now.
had a whole year to do the trail. I wanted to turn 50 on the AT, so March 1st I turned 50 on a mountain. And it snowed that day, so it's cool. Yeah, and I've had a blast. So, and I'm still moving. I
still
just
moving.
hit, you know, my 12th state and
Yeah.
1,600 miles, so
You're on Consultation Peak.
yep,
Yeah.
just made it.
Cool. Yeah, that's
just made it.
awesome. Yeah, number one, huh?
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Everybody's like, wow, you're the first guy to start this year. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Do
Yeah,
you want
that's
to
what
be?
they
You
tell
want to be the
me.
last one? You want to finish?
You know,
December 31st?
everybody, originally that was like when I met Jake, who's doing his night shift, who's doing his Triple Crown attempt this year. He was like, yeah, wouldn't it be funny if you were the last guy? And I'm like, yeah. And it seems like I might be on track. So we'll see. We'll see. It depends. Yeah, I'd like to finish mid-September because I miss my family. You know, I haven't seen them since January, so
Yeah.
it's been a long time.
Hi, my name is Reset, and I hiked the trail last year in 2023. And previous to being on trail, I was a health care practitioner, and I also do herbal medicine. So I make this trail salve called First Aid, and it works for everything infected, from like mosquito bites to poison ivy to like fungal stuff. Helps with your feet, your blisters, like all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so anyways, that's enough about me. So
Can you tell us someone tell me what's going on?
We're doing a yoga session or something.
Next slide.
I can't. I'm not leaning forward into his toes. Both your guys' toes.
You think 60?
Pizza. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome, darling.
And what did you bring us?
A bag of food. Some missionary gave it to me. His name was Brad Smith. It still is. He's alive.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
2683. I think I got too much food because I got a bunch of other stuff already. Oh, that's heavy. Way too much food. Completely forgot how to resupply for 3 days. So. It's another hot one. They'd call me the waterfall when I was training Muay Thai in Thailand because of how much I sweat. So much sweat. And Vermont is where the trail gets hard again. We're climbing up like 3,500 feet in the next 10 miles.
I still don't get it. I'd like to understand. Maybe I'm just too.
So OnlyFans is like a place where like it's like a porn.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah.
You can show your butthole.
If you wanted to make money with your body and have people pay you to see it on video, that's the place that you can go and set it up. How about that?
I don't think it would work for me as well as it would for them, but-
It's a good thing that you don't know what that is. What do you think of being in here?
There's a lot of people. First, like, really full shelter we've seen.
Completely full shelter.
Yeah, that'd be the first, like, completely full shelter we've been to. It's only 5:45. It's super early.
You gonna light up your Swisher Sweets in here?
What's that?
You gonna light up your Swisher Sweets in
Oh
here?
yeah. What's the forecast supposed to be?
Rain.
Useless. It's rain.
Rain. Lots of rain.
Let's talk about the Bennington Triangle.
You should wait until it's dark, like, tell a bunch of scary stories.
You know the most about it, so at least start it off.
We'll have ghost stories later.
Me today about how he was cheating on Dare.
Whoa! What? That's spicy. Talk more about that.
Yeah. What the heck?
I never said anything under the swords.
He said a man ravaged his body.
I said
No breaks.
I said hiking with Ben destroyed my body. That's where she went with it.
I went in February 6th.
Nope.
Tri-Corner Shelter, we had, I think, 30
Oh my god, I
people.
heard of that.
I was there the
night
I have a
before and
video
there
of
was
it.
4 people.
The bear hangs were full. Like, it was the most people I've ever seen. After, like, a huge ice rainstorm, and everyone just wanted to drive.
I went through the Smokies.
No one.
No one.
Yeah, I believe
Not a fucking soul. I had one guy with me up until Tri-Corner, and then he was going faster than I was, and so he took off. And then I shelter hopped twice down to Davenport and missed 2 snowstorms. There behind me, it was like 0 and got fucking evacuated.
Oh yeah.
It was 1.5 inches at Davenport when I got down there, and I exited on the 19th, so
I got stuck in.
it was nuts.
I got stuck in.
Is the movie over already?
We started in the middle. We were watching.
Yeah. What's the debate going on right now?
Which side do you put your head? You put your head towards the back or the head towards the front?
Always towards the back.
It's always towards the back.
Always towards the
Towards the front.
Yeah, okay, what's the front argument?
Gotta go
Well,
for the front.
you don't get by the mouses.
Yeah.
The mouses won't get you if your head is on the side where they don't run.
Ventilation.
So I'd rather go nice than the bears and the porcupines. That'd be
Like
my.
if there's any, like mosquitoes, if there'd be less in the back or more.
Perhaps.
That's the only thing that I would care about.
I think they would go for everyone's head, so you have to go on the side.
So were you supposed to wagon wheel this thing?
It's like 1,600 miles.
Okay, hold on. We got the Haunting of Glastonbury, Vermont. This is the White Blaze forum post. So on Columbus Day weekend, my wife and I ventured to the Green Mountain area of Vermont along the Long Trail Appalachian Trail. We decided to hike one of our most memorable sections of the thru hike from 2008. Remember the fire tower, sat on top of Glastonbury Mountain. During the 30s, 40s, and 50s, there were a lot of disappearances that could not be explained. In 45, a local hunting and fishing guide walked away from his group to use the bathroom in the woods. The only part of him found was an unused shell casing from his belt. A local Bennington College student ventured off into the woods of Glastonbury and was never heard from again. Let's see. The natives speculated that there was an enchanted rock that had a massive hole under it. Unsuspecting hikers would walk upon it, not realizing that the rock was actually not there, and fall down the hole. A series of other disappearances in the area were reported, including the disappearance of a child. None of the disappearances could ever be fully explained. ended up being a discovery of one woman that disappeared after 7 months. Her remains were found in a field. The remains were mangled and gruesome. And local residents of the small town of 54 reported strange sounds coming from the mountain and in the woods.
Is this the something triangle?
This is the Bennington Triangle.
Okay. And we're in the Goddard shelter, or the guy
In the Goddard shelter.
Yeah. Warren moniker. You know, tell them or whoever's over here.
Yeah.
I think he's
Sleeping on their own.
tent's big enough to provide plenty of blockage from ghosts.
Well, he'll be
that
like
thing will
the
rebound on most things.
early
You see how
warning
big that
alarm.
thing is?
We hear his scream, and then we know to get ready.
Well, now, because I have my,
Set up over
Right here.
Day 74. So we stayed at the Goddard shelter last night, packed 13 people in there, and good thing we did too, because it rained a ton. That's why we stopped a little bit earlier, because this is a really nice shelter, and we knew the rain was coming, and also wanted to stay on top of Glastonbury Mountain. So that mountain has so many weird, odd stories associated with it, and it's definitely something interesting to Google. Just Google like Glastonbury Mountain disappearances, Bennington Triangle. I think some things here, you know, especially if the Native Americans were warning the settlers to like stay away from this mountain. I think we tend to dismiss ancient cultures and whatnot as like, oh, that's just their backwards beliefs, but they're the ones that were living out here. They would know. And the Appalachians especially do have kind of a spooky vibe, because these are the oldest mountain ranges in the world. These used to be higher than Everest, and they got worn down over time with erosion. So imagine how long it takes to wear a mountain down from like 30,000 feet to 4,000 feet. So it could be some very ancient things living in these mountains. And then walking through this morning with the fog and a little bit of rain just conjures up images of like witches and spirits for me, since we're in spooky New England.
The lighter, and everyone thought I was about to light up. He says it real. I'm gonna message you.
This is the fire tower on top of Stratton Mountain. This is the first 4,000 footer that we climb on the AT. And yeah, pretty great 360 views up here.
yeah, that's mine.
Put my head down like that.
Or you're waking people up at 6 in the morning.
Do you guys see what Randolph was listening to on
No.
trail?
What?
I don't know what it was. This was like an audiobook. It was like out loud.
It wasn't out loud, it was just really loud.
Out loud.
We could get a big tent.
Mega tent.
We could get a mega tent with a big mega air mat.
You're like, oh, spilling me in my sleep.
Grappling hook.
I'm camera shy. It's so much pressure.
That's closer. You're doing great. We're all supportive.
You're doing good.
Yeah, you did a good job. Oh.